Welcome to class, everyone. I'll usually do an introduction each week just to give you an idea of the plan for the week, and then if there's something coming up that I feel is important for you to be aware of. So this week, our focus is going to be on analyzing the impact of the U.S. current healthcare environment's influence on nursing education, and then constructing learning activities to meet the learning needs of students. And this learning activities theme you're going to see throughout this entire term. So if everyone would start with introductions, because this really helps me to get to know you a little bit and also to get to know what your goals are for this particular class. You'll start with also a reading assignment, and all the reading assignments come from Keaton's Curriculum Development and Evaluation in Nursing Education. That's by DeBar and Keating, and it's a 2023 edition, so that's a textbook that you should have. There's 2 chapters to read, and chapter 1 is going to talk about the evolution of formal nursing education. It'll talk about the impact of nursing during World War I and World War II. Then it'll talk about the evolution of the pathways into practice, which a lot of us have read and heard about over the years. And the last thing you'll see in that chapter is the development of accreditation standards for nursing programs, which is very important. So this is going to help you to see how nursing education evolved actually since the days of Nightingale. And for those of you that may still be working or perfecting section 1 of your project papers, there may be some information in here that could help you with that. Chapter 2 then is going to provide an overview of curriculum development, evaluation, and redesign, and the importance of that faculty play in this particular process. There'll also be a discussion about the support needed and the approvals needed also within the organization and through accrediting bodies. And one thing I just wanted to mention is that curriculum design or curriculum assessment is extremely important, and faculty have a very important role there. If you have not been involved with assessment, it may be something for you to consider, because we have to do evaluations of our curriculum, or specifically on our individual courses, on an annual basis. So this can kind of help you. And then if you get into the process of needing to make some major changes, you'll know what the process is within your organization, because you'll have an opportunity to take a look at that. And some of the organizations can be very complicated. So then you'll move to the discussion question, which is going to focus on strategies that nurse educators utilize to adapt their curricula and pedagogical approaches to prepare nursing students for the changing practice environment. So that's something that's very important, and hopefully those chapter 2 will help you answer that question or get some ideas to answer that question. Then your readings and discussion questions for the first 2 weeks of this class are actually going to help you to prepare for assignment 1, which is not due until week 3, but this is one of those little bits of information that I wanted to point out to you just so that you have this on your radar. So for assignment 1, which is due in week 3, you're going to develop your philosophy of teaching and learning. Then you're going to identify a curricular issue within your individual place of employment, and then design an active learning activity for traditional face-to-face learners to address whatever that curricular issue is that you've identified. Now, Module 3, of course, will have more information about this, but I just wanted you to start thinking about it now, because sometimes that helps. The last thing that's really important for this week is to prepare for your practice experience. Now, there are links within this module that I want you to be sure that you go to each of those links, look at the information, and follow the directions. Get it done this week, next week at the latest, because I don't want you to get locked out of class and then you're going to be behind the 8 ball trying to catch up. So get all of the approvals done that need to be done. So this is our plan for week 1. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and I really look forward to working with each of you and reading your discussion questions or discussion posts this week. So have a great week, everyone.